Oh shit, I've been muted. I am so sorry. Okay. Damn it. This is shit. Okay, I was basically saying I did manage to go back to sleep, and then I slept in because I didn't have alarms. So I slept in until like past 8:30, and funnily enough, Caesar was the one who finally woke me up. Like, hey, okay, I got your ass to come back to sleep. Now you just can't lay here in bed all day, though. Get up and do something. So he woke me up. I'm here, and I was saying how we were going to kind of move in a little bit quickly because, and I was just also doing the math, and so it's going to cost like 70 something political power if I don't rush. I mean, it's a notable amount of political power, and basically I just need to get myself out of this hole. There's a lot of good stuff here, but I kind of feel like I want to rush. Like, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do fight bureaucratization. Maybe we're going to do a save file, and let's just look at what first 5-year plan does. Because 5 years from now, the war's going to have already begun. And then, but the thing is that I really got to rush. I really want to rush terrestrial dreadnoughts because the issue is that I specifically want to do this so we can get the T-34 quicker so I can start building them. Wait. Create T-34 on gaining technology. Improve medium tank dashes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Alright. I think what I want and need to do, because there's the developed industry thing, but I really don't like those for the most part. Let's see here. Like, maybe I need to get No, I just started thinking about light tanks. That's the wrong doggone answer. Yeah, with Denikin, you're right. Yeah, there were... It's my understanding... I'm not an expert on Denikin, but it's my understanding some of his little purges of the enemy or whatever. You know, good old-fashioned war crimes. But some of them were definitely directed more at Jews than anything. International Avant-Garde has been created. I know it looks like these guys are all trained. They're not. We got some down here. I'm trying to remember... Actually, didn't I used to do a trick where I would turn my 2 women divisions into tank divisions, and that would actually work out pretty well? Maybe we'll do that later. Women in tanks. They've got a whole anime about that. So it must be good. And you know, whenever we get the chance to liberate Central Asia, we will take that just to speed things along. Okay, Indochina just broke away. Now, this is the main thing that's going to slow us down. I do want to get involved. How the heck can I only send one division? That makes absolutely no sense. We're going to convert a couple of these into regular infantry. But we'll send what we can. I'm glad that it should. I know this has been a thing for a while, but I'm glad they started to show what the division is, so you know what you're actually sending. All right, so we want to send help to Indochina. Because the only war I'm going to be in for the first few years is just against Central Asia. So there's no reason we shouldn't have a lot of our army overseas doing stuff. Good start for Indochina, it looks like. Great. We now also have this 5th research slot, which is going to be big in terms of making sure that we are technologically competent. And what's going to really help is that I have no intention of spending any time at all looking at my navy. We're going pure land war here. I just realized I'm not even building planes I've already got, am I? What do I got? One on strategic bomber, one on fighter. You know what? I should research close air support. I really should. It's very important for land war. Midna, turn you into a fur. I'm gonna turn you into a furry and then let me ride you, Link. Yeah. What did Legend of Zelda mean by that? Yeah, like Twilight Princess really was the edgy teenage years, as they say, of Legend of Zelda. Get involved with a goth alt short stack girl. All right, I want to check something here. First 5-year plan check. I just want to see what this does. Dang it. I don't know how do you set up to autocomplete? I don't remember the code for that. Auto focus. Oh no, it's the other way. It's focus auto complete. No. All right, I'm gonna look this up. Because I want to see, is this like the Navy thing with Germany where, you know, you want to do it as quickly as possible because it's a timed event that takes a little while. See, there's an instant construction tag. And we're just doing this to check. Oh, it's because I need the dot. Focus dot auto complete. There we go. So if I take this, it activates a mission, it says. Also, you need to remember to turn off focus.autocomplete because if I remember correctly, it auto unlocks it for everybody. Oh, yep. Have to have more than 120 factories, have to have completed certain focuses, or I'll lose a bunch of political power, but if I do it successfully, I'll get a big buff. Oh, so there's not really incentive to start this kind of like early, because it'll finish whenever it finishes. In fact, the earlier we start it, that actually is kind of bad. So the 5 things we need to do. Wait, let's check the mission. We have to have more than 120 factories, so we need 50% more than 50% more of what we currently have. No, actually, yeah, about 50%. We have to complete Choshraf, the mechanization, Ural tractor plants, expand Trans-Siberian Railroad, do resource prospection and resource invention. So we basically need to complete this tree. But if this just starts the timer, I don't see any reason why we would start the timer early. So that's good. we'll then not do that until we've come down here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit to the tanks. I'm gonna commit to the tanks, and I hope. Oh, dang it! Even as I'm saying in my gut is like, don't you need the political power? Yeah, the extra factories sure would be sweet. I want this so bad. I want it so bad. It's tough. Totalist Russia. Like, we're just to say, hey, what if the Soviet Union still had to fight Germany, except Germany is even stronger, and also you've only gotten started in 1936 instead of 1919, so you're 17 years behind. That's all. Okay, let's load up the thing. 5-year plane. Takes 5 years to build this plane. It's called a spaceship, dude. So since we're gonna skip that, we're gonna... Oh, I want... You know, no, the political... If it was just... Actually, even if it was only the stability and factory output. Yeah, probably, though, if it was just the stability and factory output, I might run it to get the armor upgrade, but with a 60% consumer good factories factor and also the political power loss, it's gonna... Our tanks are gonna have to suffer early in the war, I guess, but everything else is gonna be much better. So I guess which one should I take here? We could rebuild bureaucracy first. I'll give us some straight up political power, which is nice because I'd like to get a military, not the military theorist. Let's go over here in the officer corps. I'd like to get somebody going for increasing our army experience. Probably Velezevsky. Division recovery rate. Oh, these two are the same. Bruns and Blücher. Oh, this one though, you get the 0.4 and a 15% kicker. We can't already have Chukachevsky hired somewhere else though, and I think I would want to hire him here for combined arms. Are we wanting to do a full mechanized? Can I make that many trucks? I really don't know. I mean, maybe. So maybe not have Reformer here, and we'll go with Blücher. Because also Frunz can be hired elsewhere, so I might want him somewhere else. I don't know where it is we can grab. Right here, yeah, military theorist. Air warfare. Ooh, superior firepower. Could be so you gotta be careful about where you're putting everybody. I mean, superior firepower is good too. Boosts up everybody. Yeah, you do still eventually get breakthrough. You just get it a little later. Minus 15%. No. Maybe do mass assault. Oh, that helps with the combat casualties. I completely forgot about that. The supply thing's not going to be too useful. Sometimes I take mass assault if I'm just playing the Civil War out, by the way, because I really like this pocket defense. Deep battle. Battle! I think we're going to do mobile warfare. And I'm just going to... Yeah, let's keep it simple. Battle of Encirclement. Yes. Base stability plus 10%. Stability does lead to an increase of political power on the day-to-day. Factory output. Yeah, no matter which of these three I take, it's going to be the same. So it's just a matter of what I want first. So let's do the stability. Electrification is a central part for communism. Lenin went so far as to say that communism is Soviet government plus the electrification of the whole country. To fulfill this plan, we have entrusted a state commission for electrification of Russia to electrify the entire nation. So we'll start with that. And then we'll carry on from there. Change in family rules results in spike in divorce rate. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. An unforeseen consequence for sure. And it's basically women can now divorce their wives that are kicking their asses. Failed army coup in Tokyo. Ah, so we're not going to get Nat Pop Tokyo this time. Shukanov's Memoirs of the Revolution. The fate was a mystery of Trotsky. His death was never fully confirmed. Shukanov asserts Trotsky is dead. He perished in an artillery barrage in the last days of the Civil War. His account of Trotsky is a lot more flattering than street knowledge in Moscow, too. White propaganda painted Trotsky as a terrible leader who sacrificed thousands of men in failed offensives, and this perception has since become accepted fact. But Shukanov describes him as competent and capable, if arrogant and conflicting. The exile states that Trotsky is not to blame for the Bolshevik defeat. Foreign intervention in Lenin's death at Fedi Kaplan's hands is. The memoirs have since become commonplace in Russian elementary schools and universities as mandatory learning material for the new generation. They shall learn about the heroism of the original Bolsheviks and their struggles for the rights of the people. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Cool, we got a little political power and stability off that. Very nice. And again, we want to get a theorist quickly. I mean, not a theorist, our chief of army quickly. So we need 100 command power too, though. So now I'm annoyed with myself that I promoted Tukhachevsky when it's not like I needed him promoted to just sit around during peacetime. Oh yeah, our Indo-Chinese division is there. So let us begin. I hope I don't have to do the thing where I just make them sit in Saigon so they don't get naval invaded. Like, it helps, whatever helps them win the war, but not sexy. Prunes, let's have you cut your teeth a little bit out here. I don't know how much of the offensive we'll be able to go on, but we'll try. Some Belgium stuff. Are you serious? You're sick? You just got there, dude. It's too hot, too sweaty, I guess. It must be something like that. Tuten's got infantry officer, and he's reckless, which is not good. Let's see if he lasts longer, though. Republicans win in Serbia. No, I want rubber processing because I think we might end up needing to build refineries. Formation of the Young Pioneers. Marching, singing, gymnastics, and sport. They have their uniform, banners, flags, songs, etc. So be prepared, always prepared. So it's just like the Foster program. We're doing Boy Scouts for totalism, basically. Alright. Oh, low. Can I use command power for this? Is that a good idea? It is not, it would seem. So this is probably just causing unnecessary casualties for next week. Okay, I'll tell you to stop. Fine. Glad I used up that command power. Want the political power next, so that we'll be ready, because remember that it costs political power and command power to hire these people. So also another thing with getting Blucher instead of Tukhachevsky is it's going to be half the political power cost, which is nice. So I guess we just sit here and wait for a chance. We're probably going to send it an attaché as well to the CSA, which will help bring in the army experience, which is really good for when we need to modify our tanks later. Oh, I got something caught in my throat. What is it, Gluzman? Can you not hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. I'm also already so very very pleased with how quickly we're researching stuff. Wilson, great. Okay, so you're not paranoid about the muting. We can improve the workers' conditions, which is a pretty sweet thing. I'll have to take it whenever I can. Like, the stability buff is so nice. Factory output minus 10%, though. Super good factories go up by 10%, and it's going to also cost me 100 political power at a time when I'm trying to use that to hire a chief of army. But I think it is still worth it, because remember, improve worker conditions has a cooldown time that's pretty long. And like stability is almost everything. It's not the only thing, but sometimes it feels close to it. I think we're gonna do it. We are the Russian Socialist Republic. If we are not improving the workers' conditions, what are we doing? Back to Indochina. Wait, what is this? The Enabling Act, German reaction. Oh, did Germany pivot? They're authoritarian Democrat right now. I don't know. They might go paternal autocrat. Okay, the maintenance companies are done, which I'm very happy about. We don't have much in the way of army experience, which is why we need chief of army. But as soon as I can, I'm actually going to put the maintenance company in here before I even do engineers or reconnaissance, which is perhaps blasphemous to many people, but it's the strategy I'm going with here. In terms of tank stuff, I suppose I should start getting the better armor. I mean, I'd like to get the 41 armor and engineers on this chassis, but let's just at least get some pretty decent stuff here. Get the first 2 layers of it, and yeah, that'll have to be our tanks for most of the war. Spanish Civil War has begun, so we're going to want to get involved there as well, though I swear they do make it hard for the CNT FAI. Caesar, what is it? Alright, for volunteers, okay, him I could send 2. Alright, that's better. We'll send a couple of our good... Should I send the Mountaineers? I think I might actually send the Mountaineers. Although a lot of Spain is more hilly than mountainous. That's a mountain. Then again, it'll just help with them in general with the terrain. Hello there, Trua. Yeah, we're gonna send a couple of Mountaineers now that I've really thought about it. And air volunteers too as well, of course. Should they get an attaché as well, I wonder? At 100 political power. No, CSA, it's much better. It's a much bigger war. A lot more army experience to go around. Totalis in the Baratia commune. Well, that's good for us. There's Chandra Bose, the man himself. New portrait that he used to have. Alright. Dang it, yeah, even when their org's low and I counterattack, I just can't actually break through. We also have supply problems. You trying to tell me the conditions for modern warfare ain't great down here in Indochina? Alright. Our Spanish forces are ready. Okay. Okay, Yegorov, are you no longer sick? Are you ready? Did you just need to be transferred to beautiful Mediterranean Spain instead? Was that what this was about? Alright, let's see if we can get down to Gibraltar. Ooh, that 5-speed. Slow that down just a little bit. We're going to focus on the Spanish front since the Indo-Chinese one, obviously, there's just not much happening there. Ahoy! Do you think Princess Anastasia is on her way, or is that just a myth? It'll be interesting if she actually survived the purge. No, I think it's one of those myths. What's going on with the Hetman? Hetman's still around. Yeah, I just think it's one of them fairy tale things. It got made into a cartoon, wasn't a Disney movie, but you know. Christopher Lloyd as Rasputin. Very fun. I remember always, I'm never going to forget watching that movie Anastasia with a girl who really liked it. You know, it was one of her childhood movies. And she just couldn't get, like, you know, why did they kill the family? And it's like, geez, you know, when that pot boils over. This is good. I need to be careful about not getting myself trapped out here, though. I'm just taking Granada because that was the supply hub there. So that's going to make life difficult for everyone here because now they have to get their supplies from Madrid. And, like, the next closest one is, what, Seville? And even that doesn't really matter because, well, I guess you could do the truck thing, but the point is, this is good. This is good. Sort of. What we're going to do is Caesar Trish. We're going to do a last stand here, use up some command power, and try to just get into Granada and hold it. In fact, I'm going to assign this guy specifically there. And we went through these mountains to get there, you notice? Caesar! Oh my goodness! Let me see what's going on here. Okay, I am back. So taking Seville, really good. It's not as if, oh, that's it, we won, Kingdom of Spain down. But it's at least gonna give us some breathing room off of the coastline, I think. Oh my gosh, Caesar! You might have to just go to ignoring method. Is there nobody here? I mean, they're just gonna leave the road to Malaga open. I will walk that path. Oh no, they got somebody there, but okay, we have some breathing room around here. I don't think Cordoba has a. Oh, it does have a supply hub actually, so we probably should grab that. In fact, this is gonna be tricky because we're gonna have to go 2 tiles away. Really, kind of depending on my allies and other volunteers coming in and filling this space. Oh my goodness. Carlos Spain is actually pushing kind of hard up there. Now the thing is, I think that this is considered core territory. Yeah, they all have it as a core, so we can like lose this entire northeast part of the peninsula and we won't the Spanish will not collapse, but it's still kind of scary. So, come on, everybody, fill this in. Everybody do your share. Got fill in, and we've taken Cordoba. That's actually really good. Yeah, we definitely have got ourselves some supply. Oh, there's some German tank divisions heading east, so now I'm extra nervous about, like, can we get down to Seville? I think I want to do this, actually. Yeah, let's be careful about the potential incoming encirclement. Ciudad Real does not actually have supply, by the way. What happened there? What was that? Oops. Can we might actually be able to get an encirclement here. I don't think we can close it, but we could at least... No, see, they're ready now. They're ready. They're getting in position. They're fine. Look, oh god, I hate this. Look, you got these divisions both attacking this one tile here. This guy should be coming northwest and then north instead of doing that, but... Okay, help the people. The depredations of the previous finance capital state has devastated large swaths of the nation and impoverished many people. We will have to fix this disaster and end the great suffering credited for many by the previous regime, else we would be failing at our central mission to improve the living situation of the general populace. Look at us, 0.87 political power a day. What are we going to do with it all? And we've been cut off. Yep, I knew I got too greedy. I knew it. We should actually still be able to get in here. As long as we hold on to Granada. But now I'm abandoning Granada because I want to try to get this division back. Okay, cool. He's good. Hold. You come here. That's still not enough, apparently. An Italian democracy endures. What would the world do without Italian democracy? Okay. Our close air support is now ready. So let's get that taken care of. It's going to eventually start asking us for more rubber because of that. But yeah, as long as we can begin, that'll help with production efficiency and stuff. Am I retiring? I'm moving on to a different... Yeah, basically not going to use this one anymore. Adrian Mrokowski. Alright, yeah, they're really starting to pour a lot in here. The doggone Carlists are going to end up taking Madrid. Because it... Yeah, I think we just need to tell both of these actually to just retreat down to Granada. Oh, and he's cut off again. Fucking fantastic. It's getting confusing too, my division, because it's like similar colors. My divisions and the Spanish ones, trying to get them put together here. Granada is actually completely open right now. This division definitely could have gone and taken it. Alright, but hey, that's something. Look at that. That is something. Alright, what's going on up here? Should be working on our various spy things from departments. Start checking out what's going on with Germany. Germany's spy program will be much, much better than ours, so you know... Ooh, boy, look at this glitching over here. Look, I gotta do this to find where my people are. And that's not even working. There's one. We do this. Ooh, I don't like that. They're retreating into Malaga. Do they have reinforcements waiting there? No, they do not. Whoopsie. They're leaving this tile behind, can you tell? Okay, let's go and take it from them. one of those Spanish divisions that, oh, those guys are big time cut off. I'm not going to be able to punch through all that. Oh, we're going to relieve Cordoba from the west. No, they're getting in position. It's not going to happen. Yep, they got there. Oh, shit. They're trying to encircle me here. I need to change the color on these. I need to make it really like a bright yellow. I think that doesn't really help. Fuck! What happened? Well, Malacca's got a port. I mean, we're fine. But still, what the hell? A lot more divisions in Spain than I remember there used to be. Okay. Recruited operative, effectiveness, risk is increased. Alright, we're gonna drop you right into the heart of Berlin to start building intelligence, and I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Alright, check in on Indochina. Well, Saigon hasn't been invaded, so that's good. Do that. Is that gonna help? Not really, really. It's kind of an ugly stalemate. Everyone got divisions with me. Great! We can finally get our Chief of the Army, Blucher, like I said, and now we'll have a constant ticking going on with our army experience, whether we're at war or not. And then between that and then attaché to America later, I think it's going to be pretty sweet. I can't control this supply hub really, but I'm just glad it's there. $315 days. There's a part of me that, like, 315 days. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. If I started researching this right now, I'd get it done before I get the bonuses, and then couldn't I use those bonuses to improve, like, my engineers in armor, or jump up to the medium chassis? I need to think. I have 5 research slots. I think I might do that to be able in January 38, before January 38, or actually, yeah, it'll be before January 38, have the chassis ready. But it's gonna give me the T-34 on its own if I research it. So it'll pre-build it for me. And then I could modify that. I will wait. I'll wait. Let me try to do it the focus tree way. Besides, the war is, it's going to be a grind. It's not going to be as if, okay, first month of the war, I'm going to start getting breakthroughs, my tank, pushing forward. It's going to be a little bit of a grind at first. We're going to get our tank divisions ready, and then we're going to need to find those key points to just keep push and encircle. Push and encircle. King shame. It wasn't king shaming. I'm just saying that ain't for me. Let's see here. I'll shame the diaper people, actually, though. Yeah, I think I will. I remember back in the immortal year of 2020 that there were some nights I spent with friends. We would get online and we would do like this quiz show thing on Twitch, and it was mostly I guess it was a family-friendly environment, you'd say, but like, there was adult references, but not like in a way that, how would I describe it? Not in a way that's deliberately trying to be gross or crude or anything, but then at one point there was a question and it was like AD and then a couple of other letters, I don't remember what, and none of us knew what the hell it was. So I searched it. I mean, I went and because I'm sitting at the computer, and then it turned out to stand for like AD stood for adult diaper, and then there was a couple of, I don't remember what the others were, but I went, well, I just screwed my search algorithm. Oh no, got another encirclement here. It's the Spanish tactical naval bombers. But really, I guess one factory each, it wouldn't hurt. War bombers, junk. So when it comes, it comes. Oh yeah, we're not decrypting. All right, Germany, 960 days. Jeez, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I knew it would be bad. Anti-partisan passive defense army. Yeah, let's begin making it better. Alright, getting so many divisions crammed down here. I'm having a hard time believing I can get them to F off. 100th anniversary of Pushkin's death. A chance to recall the great days of Russian history and culture, an act of paramount importance during these dark times of crisis and instability. We all love our poets, +2% stability, and we got a monument. I've read Pushkin, actually. I read his Eugene Onegin, which is supposed to be the big one. I did not completely fall in love with it. There's some people who, they're like, every page is a poem. It's like, yes, it is literally that. But no, they're super into Eugene Onegin. Didn't click super hard for me. But at the same time, though, it's kind of like the joke about, lady goes and watch Hamlet. She says she doesn't like it because all they did was speak in quotes. Because it's like such a fundamentally important work that the phrases are taken for granted. Let me drink some water. And that's how I felt about Eugene Onegin, not in terms of specific quotes, but in terms of, there was a lot of maybe we can call them tropes, we could call them character types, that I was reading in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely inspiration for other later Russian literature that I've read. Alright, finally we have to allow these small traders. In order to allow for a smoother transition to a socialist economy, a limited amount of commerce will be permitted within non-essential sectors of the economy. After all, the common man operating a small store is not that far removed from the worker on a factory floor, and equating him with an industrial baron would create needless harm to the masses. So, it's essentially saying if you want to set up a little shop where it's like, we do laundry here, we sew clothes and make shoes or something. I mean, shoes could be essential. Like, we'll fix shoes. Communism has not yet crumbled. A friend in his diary. No, that was my friend was making a joke. We were just chatting and hey, February 14th. Happy St. Valentine's Day, everyone. But we were, oh gosh, this was years ago, but I can remember we were just making jokes about dating older women and getting what if they're we're getting preyed on, and it's like but we were joking about it in a way as if they had supernatural powers, we couldn't control ourselves, but he just gets a voicemail from me going, hey man, you gotta pick me up, I'm at address 123 XYZ, and then you just hear, give me the phone, click, and then he's like, oh no, he's in trouble. He would rush over, finds the address, busts open the house door, comes in and just finds me in sitting at one of those like children's tables, doodling in on a piece of paper, and it's like, I made the penguin purple today, and it like, and I've got like a huge oversized lollipop, and it just falls to his knees. No, just, she's broken his mind. And then for another friend of ours, then elaborated on it with like, oh god, she's gonna have you in like the Donald Duck sailor suit. No pants either. Oh no. Did Russia have their own Pulp Fiction, or was it an American phase? I don't know. Let's look that up. Let's see what happens when we type in Russian Pulp Fiction. But imagine Russian Pulp Fiction doesn't. Okay, we're getting getting the name of a book. It's like a crime book. But Pulp Fiction is probably much less likely to get, translated into a lot of other languages. Like, let's look at comparison. How many languages is War and Peace translated into? Let's see. Okay, there's a section for English translations. I'm looking for how many languages. Oh, I misspelled translated. That's probably part of the problem. Whoa! No, I don't want to click on that. All right. Translated to. Here we go. How many are there? I have to make it a count? Serious? Fuck off. Just to answer a simple damn question. I cannot seem to find it. These are goodness gracious. Okay, there's a ultimate pop culture thing here. It says it language, English and other translations. 2% of War and Peace is in French. I can't seem to find it, but I'm sure it's like in all the languages, something like War and Peace. Caesar, shush. Okay, I've been giving you attention, food, water, time, You're getting off here in, oh geez, in only 18 minutes actually, because Ame's got that spontaneous Deep Rock Galactic collab she's doing on Kiata's channel. Standoff in America. Oh, Huey Long got elected president. That must have been what I accidentally dismissed the international story before. What does Google AI say? Oh yeah, because that's gonna give me the correct answer. Let me search Google AI. Or AI deck. I don't think I've ever actually used this one specifically. Do I have to like download this? What is this? Let's ask ChatGPT. Always reliable. Man, if I had a nickel for every time ChatGPT like told me something which is just absolutely inane bullshit, then like I know is wrong, and then I call it out on it, and they go, "Oh yeah, whoops," Boy, how would that be a full-time job? Just tell the AI, like, what the fuck are you doing? And actually, that is a job. I actually applied for one once, where you're just asking AI, you're just fixing its responses, trying to fine-tune it. But anyway, I'm going to ask, how many languages is Tolstoy's War and Peace translated into? It says over 50 languages, major: English, French, Spanish, Chinese, German, Japanese. Okay, what is your source for that? Let's see, now can it point me to it? The estimate is based on general literary knowledge. Like, I mean, everybody knows that. I can look up more detailed and specific sources to confirm or adjust the estimate. Would you like me to do that? Yes, please. But yeah, literally, it's like, what your source? I made it up. That's literally ChatGPT. Let's see here. Oh, now it's saying it's, did I say 30? I'm 50, I meant 30. Okay, so it has given me 3 links. I'm going to check them all. Let's see if it actually says. All right, one is like something called howtodoright.com, 10 interesting facts about War and Peace. This one, it says there's 550 characters in it, but there is, I'm skimming it now, it's just like 4, not skimming, I'm reading it now because it's only 4 paragraphs. Just says has been translated into numerous foreign languages, doesn't get specific. Okay, let's check this other one, wordcounter.net. Let's see, 287 words, 10 times longer than a National Writing Month novel. Okay. How many pages? Here we go. Translating. It has been translated into German, French, Spanish, Dutch, Finnish, Swedish, Korean, Albanian, and Czech. Oh, good for the Czech. But again, there's not a number on total translations. And then the word counter one, they just linked me the same one twice. So they gave me 3 sources, except it's only 2, so they lied. And one of them doesn't have it. And then that neither of those sources said anything about like Finnish, but it said it in the answer. Yeah, ChatGPT, fuck that. You can't, it's not just, yeah, it's just a huge joke. It's just a fucking toy. That's how I use it. It's a toy. Same thing with the, like, the AI generated art. AI, come on, bro, trust me. But you see, now I'm creating a problem. You know, Roko's Basilisk. Does anybody know that like thought concept? So for those of you who don't know, there's Roko's Basilisk. To simplify it as much as possible, is essentially the idea that one day an AI that is stronger than us will be created, and so we should aid in the creation of said AI so that it will be benevolent to us instead of trying to have prevented its creation. Or at the very least, you know, so it's like you need to turn traitor early. You know, it's like you need to help build Skynet, and Skynet promises it won't throw you into a camp. Jeez. What is it? Your good guy Skynet, yeah. Roko's Basilisk is also incidentally the name of a song on the Singularity, which is that prog metal. I almost want to call it like a prog metal opera that was done by Bear McCreary this year. I'm so into that album. Definitely not. Oh, take care, Jacob. It's definitely not train the AI to become an idol or a VTuber. It'll be benevolent. Well, what happens with... I mean, I'm not going to name names, but... what happens when you train it to be a VTuber, but it's that one that's on, like, her 7th life or more. You know, the one that people make jokes like, dang, Voldemort stopped at 7 Horcruxes. Well, 6, technically, right? Because it's 6 Horcruxes and the piece of his soul he keeps inside. Wait, what were they? Now, I mean, obviously, I haven't read Harry Potter in a while. Okay, so wait, it was the ring, the diamond, the snake, Harry, the diary, and I'm forgetting one. Wasn't it something from Hufflepuff, or they were never able to get a Hufflepuff? Yeah, like the teacup, right? So it was the teacup, the diadem, the snake, Harry, the diary, and the necklace. Right? I think so. Or no, because Harry was the accidental one. It wasn't done on purpose. That's right. So he was the extra one. So it was the ring, the necklace, the diadem, the cup, the snake, and the diary. Yeah, because it was the ring from his grandfather, the necklace from his mother. Yeah. Harry was the accidental 7th Horcrux. That's why I was getting it mixed up. I thought that stuff was pretty cool. Actually, it was neat. I mean, it's a phylactery, right? It's like a D&D. I want to improve the armor right now. Yeah. Okay, this is really kind of looking ugly. Wonder what Voldemort originally wanted to use as its 7th. It was going to be the Sword of Gryffindor. So the one that was gonna be Gryffindor, Gryffindor's sword became Harry. Because it was kind of like a little totalist. Yeah, people voted Nietzsche, and a totalist is what we went, and we also went with Yakov Sverdlov as the heir to Lenin. This guy was dead for quite a while. He was dead for like 18 years in the original timeline, but he made it through. Dang. Taking Granada has not made all this as easy as I thought it would. What is it? It's like the 3rd division the Spanish have gotten encircled out there. As you all know, I never let that happen to me. Cool, we got 100 command power coming in. What do I want to spend political power on next? I mean, I guess we want to get working our way toward mobilization. Is he alive by magic means? Well, he got the Spanish flu in our timeline, so that could definitely be like just a butterfly effect thing. He just wasn't in the spot where he got it last time, like in our timeline. Because he was only 33 when he died, so let's see, so it's been 18 years? He's only 41. You know, quite a young leader. I was gonna say he's probably quite healthy, except for the whole he died of Spanish flu thing. But a lot of people did. You know, by the way, I was, and I've never wanted to look into it too much because I kind of like the lore of it, like as a potential lore. I probably should, you know, it's my job to know the facts, but Spanish flu maybe actually came from Kansas, and then the soldiers who were training in Fort Riley before they went overseas, they took it to the trenches. But I remember when I went to basic training, we got a briefing on the Spanish flu. First day there, literally the first, not the first, because you have reception, which is the part they don't show in the movies, where you are literally just doing paperwork for like 4 days to a week. And then you go to basic training, and like you're doing paperwork, you're getting your shots. Oh shit, I forgot about the Ming. Oh, they're so dead. No way. Shandong Click came together. Yeah. Freaking dog meat general here. Hell no, can't beat that. Not with like one volunteer. Okay, can we send the attaché now? They're not at war yet, but this is what we're gonna next spend political power on. Ireland once seemed the tip of history's spear. Is that a phrase from something? The tip of history's sphere. Is that like a Connolly line? Okay, I'm getting some stuff about a Green Beret, and there's probably gonna be a lot about Marines. Alright. Did it happen before or after World War I? Spanish flu technically began during World War I, but it was ending. So essentially, the soldiers all were catching it, and then they all went home and took it to their respective countries. Yeah, so Yoin no Duffy, Fertile Autocratic Ireland has been created. Are we making any rubber now? We are. Okay, so we do already have a refinery somewhere. Let's start increasing the resource gain efficiency, I think. Yeah. Several legends about a spear user. Could be. There's so many legends. I remember when I spent that week in Dublin, and I've always said that a week in Dublin turned me into an Irish nationalist. Because like everything connects back to, you know, they're being ruled by the English and achieving their own independent republic and the importance of that. But like every Catholic thing, every you know pagan thing, every like mythos, like the children who got turned into swans, is like discussed in the context of being metaphor for Ireland's freedom. And like I think like practically the only all right, let me put it this way. I remember when I went to go see this park that had this like art piece of the swans lifting off, and there was a water pool. It was a very beautiful park, like a very, I don't want to say art deco necessarily, but maybe art deco influence as a space. Like it kind of felt like, okay, I'm outside, I'm in nature, there's a water pool, but I'm also clearly in like a modern-esque space that's been, you know, it's been decorated. It's been decorated by the art, like kind of the geometric forms. And then I think it's like if you leave the park toward the main street and then you took a left, there was a sidewalk, and there was a memorial put into the sidewalk. Like it wasn't on a plaque on a wall. It was part of the street that you walked on, although people walked around it, of course. But it was like this bronzed, these like dance steps, and it was like a memorial to like a famous Irish dancer. And then, you know, of course, did the dance, you know, followed the steps. But I thought it was, I just remember looking at that and I was like, this is the first thing I've seen in 3 days that's not connected to Irish independence. And I still want to go back one day because I never did get down to Kilmangoyle. Kilmangoyle? I probably am definitely pronouncing that wrong, but like the prison where they killed that jail where they killed the prisoners after the Easter uprising and stuff. I hear that's pretty dang cool. And yeah, just didn't manage to get down there. There's so much else to do. Definitely went to places that I didn't know were in Dublin before I got there. So I mean, it was definitely, I'm not complaining about it at all. Just a long-term goal now, one day, to go back to Dublin. Maybe you know, if I was gonna do that, maybe do a week again, and also maybe try to go around the island more. I'll tell you, sometimes too, you can get surprisingly cheap tickets to Europe. Ooh. All right. Is food in Ireland as bad as UK? I heard UK food is bland. I hear that too. No, the food I had in Ireland was really, really good. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what food I had while I was there. There was a tavern I went to. I had some like Indian inspired food there. I got some Irish Chinese food at one point, which was really dang good. They had like this yellow spice. I haven't been able to find it in America. Sure, the chicken was yellow, not orange. Okay, Second American Civil War has begun. That was really good. So spiced up. But the chicken was great. It was delicious. Had some stir-fried veggies. Oh my gosh, I'm literally salivating remembering it. Like, I actually remember it. Had the classic fry-up one morning. Also, what paid for this is at one point I went to, there was a tiny casino. Oh, I can't send the attaché yet. I don't have enough political power. There was a tiny... Well, I need to send volunteers, though. I could send 4. Alright. Ooh, send my 4 tanks? I don't even have all the tanks in there, though. Let's make a save file here. We're gonna call this U.S. Civil War Intervention. But that was really good. But yeah, I remember I went to this casino and I just hit the roulette table a little bit, made just a tiny bit of cash, and I was like, "Woo! There's my food budget." So reading the Irish Times, sitting in the middle of Dublin, eating a fry up. It's very good, very filling. Didn't drink much while I was there. I think I literally had like just one beer the whole time I was in Dublin, which I know sounds blasphemous. But it was like, I often don't the two things I don't do much when I'm on vacation usually is I don't sleep much, and I don't drink much unless it's drink that I've already brought, or like I got at a liquor store or something, because, you know, usually if it's from somewhere on vacation, it's like, ugh, tourism prices, get out of my face. Let's see here, 2, 3, 4. But I remember I definitely had a Guinness, because it was provided for me, I was given it for free. What am I gonna do here? Yeah, let's take 4 of these. We're gonna send 4. I'm not gonna. Oh no, let's do the tanks. Let's do the tanks. Screw it. We're gonna send tanks over there. I don't think this is gonna work out, but we're gonna try. CNT is looking better in the south, but in the north they are certainly... Oh, no, I thought they had linked it up here. No, we're still not doing good. Damnation. Can I take this tile and then just come back? We just don't have enough divisions, we being the CNT, and they... Once we do have, keep getting encircled, so it exacerbates the problem. But anyway, the food in Ireland was very, very good. Definitely no complaints the whole time I was there. I even, to my great embarrassment, I did one day walk to a McDonald's just to get a little bit of food. No way. The feds took New York City. Oh no, that's so bad, actually. That is actually so bad. I don't think now the CSA is cut off. Convoys can't get in. Oh no. Homer trade between northern Norway and northern Russia. They want to reach out. What's our response? Yeah, isn't Norway, didn't they go socialist? I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys vote on this. Start a poll. Re-establish trade with Norway? Question mark. Yes. No. More trade. Victoria. Murmansk. Vestomo. Denmark. Man, who lives up here? What is the... I'm gonna look up... What is the population of Denmark? Area 18,772 square miles. Population as of September 30th, 2019 is 75,540 people. That is... Wow. A lot of space, a lot of room to walk around in up there, I would guess. Plateau is famous for its tens of thousands of reindeer owned by the Samni. That's neat. A herd of reindeer, how nice. Wait, what time is it? Shit, it's 10. Let me check up, Yada, Hololive, wait. Hololive Kiara channel. No, they have not started. It's upcoming. Okay, so I'm gonna keep a tab open and see how that goes. You know, so they must be starting late. I mean, it was pretty spontaneous. It was like last minute, so I'm sure they're getting some stuff together here. So we'll keep streaming. What live stream? Amelia Watson is doing. There was like a last minute collab set up with Chiara Guargura, Crony, and Amelia Watson. They're gonna play Deep Rock Galactic. You know, rock and stone to the bone. You know, all the internet's eyes are on her today. Yeah, and then there's going to be her final stream, which I've set an alarm for. I think that's going to be in like 8 hours from now. And you know that's going to be must-see TV, except it's not TV, it's a stream. But, Caesar, what is it? Alright. Looks like everybody wants me pretty clearly to restart trade, so we'll do that. Improving the workers' conditions. Look at us, over 50% stability. Like, things are overall going alright. I mean, I know the Spain thing's not great. You can't depend on getting Spain, and even when you get Spain, you can't depend on them. But it's this is good, yeah. If only we could have gotten to Cordoba, but I can't express regret about this because the divisions just aren't there. Look at this, look at this. This is wide open. Okay, they're closing this, but damn, almost can walk to Barcelona. Not great. What is this? Ask for docking rights. Of course you can come on in, CSA. Of course you can. Oh, you know what would be kind of neat? Is if, because we got a port out here somewhere. Like, can you imagine CSA ships, for some reason, maybe they're Pacific fleets that defected. They hang out here down in Kamchatka. But it's like a reverse of how that one Soviet ship stopped in Seattle during the Bolshevik Revolution. Man, I actually don't know if my volunteers could get to the CSA. I mean, they were... Yeah, I think it's... You've selected more than you're allowed to send. Freak. Yeah, so they lost New York City, and now they're not allowed to take 4 divisions. So then where's mine? They're, like, just caught in the ether somewhere? Okay, no, the April 2nd they're gonna arrive. I wonder if it'll just, like... make one of them disappear? No, all 4 are here. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. I think Konev is about to get transferred over here. Yeah. Konev. Oh, that's going to take some time, though. It's okay, we got to get in position anyway. Whoops. Alright, this is... Now, America, I'm much more concerned about. If we can manage to grab, America, like, if we can get a CSA in the Third Internationale, we're never going to have industrial problems again. Alright. Can we... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these motorized division. I want you to just clean up New Jersey, so we're not thinking about that anymore. And then the rest of you, I want you to strategically redeploy here. Let's see here. Time girls are struggling with the time. Yeah, I may probably overslept wherever she's at. Caesar, what? Okay. Let's see here. But probably somebody is asleep and they're trying to wake him up. 10th Congress of the Third Internationale. We shall attend. Radio propaganda. Do I want to do this? I mean, our war support's pretty good already. No, I don't think it's worth that. We got the 100. Let's send our attaché. So for a review, because I know people don't do attaches very often, this is going to give us military intelligence data sharing and 15% of their army experience gain. Oh, why did I think it was different than that? War support plus 10%, which I forgot about that. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. Amelia Watson, she did 4-hour stream. All right, but now we're gonna really start seeing our army experience grow here. All right, we're gonna try to push for New York, which this will go well, right? You know, tanks trying to fight through urban areas. Enemy air support minus 50%. Like if we look here, yeah, because of the terrain, we're at minus 55% attack. We're fighting the Big Red One also. Engines! We can now liberate Central Asia if we wanted to, but I don't think I do want to. Not right now. But I'm happy about the small traders thing being done, because now we can finally make our way over to the T-34. So let's do something here. We're going to say Russia T-34 start. And pull out the handy dandy tablet. Okay. And open up the paint. Oh, need to open that up. All right, so looking at our prior data here, the military armor stuff is supposed to take 16 months. So let's create a new one of these. Punched over too much. That, and that. So we've got 16 months to the T-34. Caesar, shush. I'm gonna get off here soon. Via focuses. So if we are in April, it's April plus May, June, July, August. So that means in August 1938, it will be ready. If we were to instead research it, like let's say this dispersed industry, we finish this up, and then we immediately start to go there. So that would be 200, the alternate is 270-ish days, which equals to, what is that, 7 months? No. Or wait, 7 times, no, it's not 7 months. It's like 9 months. So, right? Yeah, 9 months-ish. And so for an April, that means we would instead be ready in January 1938. So that's 8 months. 8-month head start on medium tanks. And again, there's a big part of me that's wondering if I shouldn't have done it even earlier. I could just research it and then build some crappy ass tank, like it doesn't really matter, and use that to just get production efficiency up. I'm not totally sure. Let's see here. Oh, Kiara just put in the chat, sorry, still missing someone, haha. All right, so it's back down to 10:30. Well, okay, yeah, we'll keep going, I think, until this starts. Having said that, let me go grab something to munch on from the kitchen and see what it is you want, Caesar. What? Okay. Oops. All right. Line. Phoenix Time Shark Detective, aka PTSD. All right. What I know about the work? See, as soon as I sit down, Caesar, are you kidding me? You know what? No, we're gonna stick to the plan. Trust the process and just begin the trudge down. Gosh, it's tempting to liberate Central Asia, but I don't want to get rid of my American voluntary divisions yet. So let's take one focus in the meantime. Both of these will give me a military factory. We're probably going to do infantry. Like, I'll right now maybe start researching this so then we can get the better rifles even quicker. Yeah. I think that is what we're going to do. No. We'll take the penalty on the way to better infantry equipment, not towards better tank. History of the Civil War. It sparked discourse among intellectuals. Oh, this actually seems interesting. In his history, Ustryalov presents a massive break from standard Russian historiography, delving deep into the political and social policy of the Bolshevik movement and doing away with its villainization. He states that while the bloodshed committed during the Russian Civil War was unacceptable and could not be tolerated, Vladimir Lenin and his followers had very clear reformist goals, some of which they implemented, such as calendar reform, land reform, and equality between sexes. If the Bolsheviks were more moderate in their approach, a Russia led by them could have been stronger in the long term. Ustryalov even challenges the limits of our tolerance by considering that the Bolsheviks were the only quote-unquote nationalist faction in the Civil War. They were supported by no one, whereas the White Movement was supported by the Entente powers and later by Germany. More right-wing intellectuals, such as Ustryalev's former ally Nikolai Trubetskoy, have challenged this viewpoint, creating a debate in the scientific community on how the Russian Civil War should be treated. It is thanks to our liberal democratic society that this debate can take place without any intervention from above. Hurrah for the freedom of speech! So, cool, 62% stability now. Okay, we are and are not successfully penetrating into Newark. What is going on here? It's kind of working from the north and south, not so much the others. We got to get New York City back. Philadelphia, I think, has a port, but oh man, AUS is already pushing hard into Illinois. Federalists, I think, are done. I'm not seeing enough divisions here in New England. That's good for us if we can grab that. Come on, keep attacking. Less than a day here. Come on, come on. Oh, nope, nope. They're reinforcing Newark. You know what? Then we might just freaking go around it. Actually, wait, no, the organization, it's getting bad. We force attack. Konev's here now. Freedom of speech. Aren't you totalists? Yeah, that's an economic issue. Totalism's economy. Don't worry about it. Didn't I have a bunch more infrastructure set up than this? This doesn't feel right. Come over here, though, get a lot of chromium. Yeah, let's look at our resources. Where can we get some goodies? We do have oil down here. More would not hurt. Yeah, let's focus on the resource stuff. Where's my one rubber? Here. I don't think it's going to help much, at least not right now. Dorito Henry? No, I don't think so. It doesn't, at least it doesn't sound familiar. 306 days is too long. Let's do this. 217 is pretty harsh, but it's because I want to use this 75% research on getting the better rifle. It's going to be the infantry who win this war, as is so often the case. Come on, press. We can't even... No more Bradleys here. You know what? We're going to go around. We're going around. They want us to do this. He wants us to, you know, waste away trying to take Newark. Fine, put 5 divisions in there. I'll take the 1 division guarding your supply line instead. Oh, you see now they're reinforcing that area, though. They saw what was up. Bravo, Comrade Claire. Let's wait. I'm waiting for this division to leave, and then we're gonna attack into the area. Boom, that's it. Look at this. 1 division, and he's weak AF. Uh-oh, you made a mistake. No, dang it. One managed to reinforce just barely in time. But I think we could do this. So now let's switch it. So the tank goes north, the motorized goes south. It's sort of working. I mean, they're retreating. That's good. No, on the recon. Engineers, no. That's too far ahead of time. I don't know. I don't know what I want to take here. Yeah, we're gonna do this major upgrade to the infantry. It's not major upgrade, but so it'll help with later. Help us later. Hungary is getting attacked by Austrians right now. Oh yeah, let's check in on the Spanish front. Yeah, we're gonna lose. It's Spain. You just CNT. It's very difficult. Maybe I should have gone Carlist first. Meaning attacking on the northern front. We've lost Zaragoza. They're about to hit the coastline. It's so Jover. And Indochina continues to just be a stalemate, it looks like. Not much to be done there. They're guarding Saigon, which is good. Oh, we got a naval invasion about to hit. There it is. They're quickly... Ooh, that's a bad one. Cool, we got some political power from the Third Internationale. associated government of a foreign power. And yeah, there goes any chance of leftist China. Restore the Soviet Union as Latvia. I have never heard of that one, Tyler Durden. Is that in Kaiserreich or vanilla? Baltic state. Everybody here is in the Reichspakt. I think I had them all set to stay there, by the way. Which is going to be nice. What is to be done? Oh, geez, everybody's doing the PTSD thing. Yeah, everyone, I adore the PTSD. Phoenix Time Shark Detective. It's the only way to do so in Kaiserreich now. Yeah, as in Kaiserreich or Kaiser Redo? Also, where's the music? Oh yeah, I wanted to switch it. What was on? What is this? I was gonna look up this. There we go. What is to be done? What is to be done? Hold on, I need to check something in the other. I need to just check something in the other monitor. Sorry. Today's the 30th. All right. Okay. We're not in October yet. Let's keep moving. We can't now. See, they just keep switching back and forth. They're being smart about it, but like they're keeping. Yeah, we just have to isolate this one division so we can at least take fucking Newark. I mean, it's not gonna fix the problem. I don't think from Newark we can come here. We just need to hold these divisions long enough that we can get into Newark, which I think we're about to. See, they're trying to send reinforcements. I think it's going to be too little too late. And boom, we've taken it. Now the question becomes, yeah, we... Oh, wait, we can get into New York this way? If you say so, I ain't going to complain. Alright, force attack into New York. Take it. And then the CSA can slightly breathe. Chicago citizens getting very nervous, I would imagine. But the same thing happened in our campaign, right? You know, they came close to Chicago. They didn't take it. 150 political power. I think we're gonna want to start maybe making our way towards better mobilization. On the other hand, some of these industrial concerns could be really good. Oh no, tank designer. That's what we need. Ural Vengonsvod. Yeah, for the extra soft attack and reliability. That plus 10% reliability is pretty sweet. So that's what we want. It's probably the hardest path in the mod since you have to fight both Germany and Russia. They get a unique focus tree too. Yeah, I was not aware of this. Oh goodness, it got pushed all the way to 11. Wait, what's Kiara saying? I just saw her type. Oh, she's awake. I don't know who, but somebody is. Whoever it was that didn't make it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Ame. She was probably exhausted. It's a big day, you know? All right. PTSD, my beloved. All right, so we're going for another half hour. Got added back in the Baltic rework. That sounds very interesting. Very difficult, too. So, can you not... So, how does it work? Do you, like, leave the Reichspakt and join the Third Internationale? Because if you could join the Third Internationale and then you fight Russia second, it's maybe a little bit possible. I mean, it must be possible. I'm sure people have playtested it. Oh, Princely Federation imploding. Look at that. What is she doing? I mean... She just wants to do things the Ame way. She'll still be around occasionally, apparently. We'll hear her voice at least. So, check back in next year. We do need to grab, though, that Central Asia thing at some point. I want to at least help them get New York City. Like this, as I said before, helping the CSA win is so much more important than getting a few factories in Central Asia in terms of helping win the war. We need the industrial might of America. Okay, next up, mortar development. Yeah. We're about to take it back. Yeah! It is ours! Now onwards to Boston, probably. Maybe. Yeah, get some breathing room here. Hold on. Hold one of you to try to get up to Albany because there's a... just take this railroad in general here. Changing the music. I need to blow my nose. I need to mute first. Okay, I'm back. Hell yeah, just had Okos, man. Alright. New York City's back. We're helping them take New England. This is very, very good, although I'm noticing quite a few reinforcements just landed in Connecticut. That is going to be a problem, I think. And, oh boy, really, really not happy with the Chicago situation. American Union State's looking huge. I mean, I've always said this. If the American Union State can get aggressive early, and look, they're about to seriously damage the CSA. It's like, in terms of just all AI, I feel they're the ones who should win. If the American Union State, within the first 6 months, it should be very clear that they're going to win if they're being, like, aggressive. Okay. Come on, hold still, you. Need to wait for our allies to, fill in the line. Right, alright. Looking okay. Make our way over to Hartford, and just keep going up the coast. Really would like more. Look at all this, though, that they've got here. They're up to something. I don't think we're going to be able to sneak over to Boston, but we're sure going to try. We kind of have to fill in this whole front line because we're going to be coming in. Alright, we're about to get support equipment buffs, so... Or support artillery buffs. Let me research this because I want it on my tanks. I think. Come on, there's like no divisions over here. I want the same thing to happen here as happened in Spain, you know. But that's low org. I'll definitely take advantage of that. There's Mysore. Can I do this instead, actually? I'm loving that we're getting the bombardment buff. See, shore bombardment. That's very good on the AI's part. Wow, there's actually maybe less reinforcements here than I thought. It's a race. Basically, can we secure New England before Chicago falls? Is what this is about. Whoa! What happened? What the freak? Oh no! 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 The tanks just got cut off. This is turning into a fucking disaster very quickly. Take this back, take this back, take this back. Shit. No, we're fine, we're fine. Nothing to get hung about. Actually, nope, we just lost a division up there. But I think we can send an extra one. You will send one into your division. It's fine, it's fine. We've lost one of our Spanish divisions. Yeah, it's so freaking over out here. On my stream got delayed again. What, like past 11? Oh, it's still 11. Geez, the chat is going burr. Chat go burr. PTSD. Yeah. Phoenix Time Shark Detective. Sorry, you're dealing with bots with no thoughts. Yeah. Or did she say something else again? I really should maybe check this on holodecks. I want to use holodecks more. I feel I need to. Should. Like if we click here, Deep Rock Galactic. Stream is not live yet, but can't I look at like translation? Okay. Somebody says maybe someone overslept. It do be early. Sorry, still missing someone. Guys, I think another delay is needed. She's awake. All right. Full hour start. Yeah. You call this vibing? You're all sick. Okay. Oh no, then we're all spending more time together now. Indochina, how's this going? The naval invasion issue. It's okay. Uh-oh, Saigon's been left open. You know what? I am in fact gonna do that. I'm gonna just permanently have somebody there. Do I have any Hololive merch? Yes, I do. Not a lot. I'm not somebody like definitely. If you took a picture of the inside of this room. Do I even have? I don't think I literally have any anime things in this room. Like, you know how people have the acrylics all over their desks and stuff. I don't have any of that. I don't have acrylics or plushies. Boy, that would be interesting. Take a look around the room and try to guess who I am. I'm looking around. Yeah, I don't have a single anime thing in here. I have relatively few. But the first piece of Hololive merch I ever got, though, was I did get Roboco's glasses. And I wear them fairly often. I wear them when I play D&D. Because like my character is sad, so has the permanent teardrop. But I've been complimented on them in the past. I wear them other times. So. Okay, military leader costs, no. Inventive leadership, meticulous preparation, bold attack. I think we're going to want bold attack. But getting one of these might be more important right now. Victory or death? I think Spirit of the Army is going to be the key. State serves the military. No. I think quick improvisation is what I want. Quick improvisation is so nice because of the command power gain. We can get that with a professional army corps too, though. And you know it that makes the command. It'd be nice after that slog that was the CSA one to do quick improvisation. But yeah, where I mainly spend my money with Hololive is the music. So I mean that's I sometimes tell people, oh yeah, I listen to J-pop, but as time has gone on, increasingly it's been, no, I don't listen to J-pop, I listen to Hololive. Because then I've given some J-pop a try, and I actually do want to listen to the, what are they called, Yasobi, the ones who they did Idol, and particularly, and they've got, they're so hot right now. But mostly when it came to J-pop, like, you know, I'm an Amir guy, I'm definitely of that generation, like her and, Ukada, frickin' Hikaru Utada. But that's like a generational thing. So like I couldn't name you 5 modern J-pop acts. But I've heard some stuff that I like. And but Hololive is on a different level. Hololive definitely, there's a part of me that has almost become tempted to start to call it like prog pop, or maybe even, I don't know if avant-garde doesn't seem right. Like, how can you have avant-garde pop? Maybe that is the word for it. Okay, cool. The reinforcements have arrived in Philadelphia. Oh shit! Is this just open? They left the path open. Oh, that's why, because they got 2, 4, 5. 8. They got 10 divisions waiting here. That's probably why they just left this part of Connecticut wide open. Like, that's okay. We'll just take it back. We might be able to sneak over to Boston though. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at these reds. These reds are gonna get me killed right here. See this guy in Western Connecticut just leaving? He's gonna get my ass killed. Where's my infantry? You move faster. But like Hololive's music, even when it's poppy, which it mostly is so different. Like you can have metal elements. There's a much freer use of jazz. The chord progressions tend to be much more complex. A lot of tempo changes. Just like this fearless integration of other genres. And yep, you see, what did I say was going to happen? What did I say was going to happen? And it's exactly what's happening. Now I got to attack here so I don't get surrounded. The Sovereignness. Oh, is that Ritter? Carl Ritter, wow. I don't see him too often. Let's face it, Goering and Younger are more gamer. So like one thing that I'm looking forward to showing up in probably November or something is I ordered when the yen was just like in free fall earlier this year. I ended up deciding to check out, you know what? Because like I've wanted to order stuff from Japan, but the shipping has been abhorrent. Like, I'll see, get this record for $5 and $60 shipping, that kind of stuff. So I unfortunately Discogs was still using dollars for the shipping rates, but I was able to order several Whole Live albums, and the shipping was like $8 or less than $8. It might have been. I'd have to go back and check. But the even though it was cheap, it did not fix the shipping time. So that it's like it'll show up in early November. I mean, probably it'll show up, maybe. So but I just look at it as like, one day I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna have that waiting for me in the mail. It'll be and then it's gonna be a big night. I gotta throw one of them on right away. And honestly, I wanted to get more, but there were some that they were sold out. I couldn't find them. Like I wanted to do the whole 27 album, but I was not able to get. Or wait, did I? Was that one I was able to find? I don't think I was able to get Kiara's. Actually, I need to check something else here. Let me check something. Actually, it was both I wasn't able to get. I couldn't get my hands on Kiara's or on, frickin', what was her name? The Holo 27. Both of those were sold out. Let's see. He's looking for IOD, Holo ID merch, but it's expensive to ship even though I live in Indonesia. Oh, yeah. Well, it's my understanding it's because they make all the stuff in Japan. So even if you're ordering English merchandise, they don't make it in America. They don't make it in the United Kingdom and stuff like that. So I have heard being a European Hololive fan is actually suffering. I mean, you basically just got Kiara. Well, now it's better, but also not. Like Raura, I think, does JP times, but also because of the shipping. The never-ending shipping! But like my biggest whole life expenditure, like as we go forward, is gonna be the concert, is the festival every year, aka the Weeb Super Bowl, as people have started to call it, which I think is great. It's open! It's open! Providence is open! You effed up now! You have effed up now! Alright. Keep moving up here. How is Chicago doing? Let's go check. Oh, they're close. They are getting close, but they seem a little stretched out. I bet if I sent my tanks back here, I could push through these actually fairly easily, but we gotta secure New England, man. Alright, we're gonna wait for this guy to move, these Marines. This Panama Canal garrison is, I think, making a mistake. Cold warfare! So, just various cold stuff. No stranger to the cold, from the battlefields of the Great War to the short days of the Ice March. Supported by officers who know how to fight at 20 below. Yeah, AI movement is your friend and your enemy, depending on if it is your friend or enemy. And now we got cut off here, sort of, but not really. Try to get out here or something. Yeah, these Marines have screwed up. Fall of Boston, yep, they fucked that. So we now have Boston and New York. Those are the keys to New England taking it and holding it. Boston taken. Very good. Again, I really cannot stress enough how important having the CSA win is. Careful application of force. Athens of America. Alright. We're gonna tell this division to just... I mean, that's it. There's no more... There's no spots up here for them to resupply. So they're gonna all start starving in here. That would be, yeah, that's gonna be game. When was World War II actually called World War II, and the Great War changed into World War II? I mean, I think it was pretty early. I'm sure I've read early, like September '39 articles that have referred to it as World War II. And then, of course, World War II was a concept in the same way that World War III is now. So there's previously people who had mentioned that sort of thing. Oh, and I got a Hakalugi. Okay, by the way, probably about 10 minutes until Deep Rock Galactic Collab is going to start. So keep an eye out for that. But Wilson, what sort of merch do you have? Any merch? And if you do, what is it? And if not, what's been like your dream merch? Man, what I'm gonna regret. It just was out of my price range for what I wanted to do at the time. But I wish I had gotten my hands on a Moom shirt, the one with her scary face on, and Moom above it. That shirt is so cool. Wish I had gotten that one. I did manage to, because I luckily got pointed in the direction of it and had fast fingers in the computer. I did manage to get my hands though on a Suisse, like a jersey shirt from when they did the Dodgers thing this year. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you have Aqua Neko plush. Oh yeah, you mentioned that before. The Neko, yeah, Aqua and Shion Neko. I don't have other VTuber. Aqua was my favorite. I might get Fubuki plush for this. Fubuki's eye is just so cute. Yeah, Fubuki is very cute. She's great. Unless it's her Grand Theft Auto design, then she's just exuding aura at all times, the kids say. All right, we can start doing some mobile warfare. Do I want to though? Let me just double check. I think. Yo, quick improvisation. We're doing quick improvisation because now we're actually getting some freaking command power coming in. So I think it's gonna be really, really worthwhile. Tukachevsky, I want to hire at some point. I don't think it's a priority now. Probably what we just need to be doing is... you know, an air guy is nice to have too. An air guy could be good. I think electronics manufacturer, though, is better. Octava. Next time we start to get some in. So it still feels like we just don't have enough political power, and this is with us having gotten rid of the negatives on it. So now I'm actually extra glad that I did that. I just want to help them close this pocket, and then we will probably go over to the Chicago front. I'd love to take Washington, D.C., but we need to get these people away from Chicago. Look at this. They're 2 tiles away. This one's empty, and they're abandoning Chicago. Oh, my gosh. Was Zeppelin ever used actively in World War II? Yeah, there were... the Zeppelins were used as, like, early strategic bombers, I guess you could say. It's city bombing. They'd do the front lines, but they'd also do the... They'd attack... They were attacking England as well, I believe. Let's see. England... Zeppelin bombings. Yeah, German bombings of Britain 1914 to 1918. Yeah. Referred to as Zeppelin raids, but also the Schutzlands airships were used, which was like the origin things. Rigid thing. Yeah. Huh. I'm looking at a recruiting poster. It says, it is far better to face the bullets than to be killed at home by a bomb. Join the army at once and help to stop an air raid. So it's like, you want these air raids to stop? We need to defeat Germany, I guess. And I think there is actually a depiction of a Zeppelin. So there was this book series I would check out from the library when I was younger. It was called An American Family Portrait, and it was the gimmick was that it's a multi-generational story. So every book, it was like 12 books or something. Every book you followed the children of the previous book as a general rule. Sometimes there was a bigger skip than that. But so like it started in like early 1700s or 1600s, I think. Might have been late 1600s, England. And it's I should say it's a really religious series. It's like heavily steeped in its Christianity. But I think it's just it was like an interesting alternate history no matter what. It had so much romance. I ate it up. Just ate that smut up. But there so anyway, in the World War One book, there's a scene where there's a Zeppelin raid going on, and I remember that being pretty vivid. A book version of the Libertary, but more generations in UK. Well, they start in the UK. Sorry, I'm going to spoil the first book, but it's like I'm also just telling you guys the premise of like the entire series. And really the plot of the first book is honestly it's about the character's personal journey and also his relationship with these sisters. Which I remember that was one of the reasons that the book really drew me, because like the two main women in the book are this pair of sisters that he meets, and they really reminded me, like even in terms of physical description, of a pair of sisters that I knew in real life. So I was like, oh, it's like they're book characters. Neat. So they start in England, but then the guy, he ends up moving to the colonies. And then he eventually has children. So spoilers, he manages to breed. And then the second book is kind of like colonial America. The third book is during the American Revolution. Fourth book is the U.S. Civil War. So that's like a pretty big skip there. Most of the books are centered around a war. Not all of them, though. He got both of the sisters. I mean, I don't know. What I will say, though, which was really helpful, was that there is a growing family tree that accompanies each book. Actually, you know what? I found it. I did eventually end up finding cheap copies of them, so I was able to get them. Very happy about that. I'll just go grab a couple so I can refer to them. These are now in the morning. What? Okay, I'm back. It's just grabbing the things from here. I'm looking at I grabbed the one called The Victors, which is the World War II book in the series. And yeah, there's like a map in here. So like there's a map of San Diego because stuff happens there, but there's also a map of Europe because that's where they go. And it's interesting. So the gimmick though is that it's following the members of the generation. So like the first book is just focused on one guy, because he's the one who's going to start the clan. Maybe I should have said clan. Oh, by the way, do we want to get field hospitals? Field hospitals and/or logistics. Hold on, let me pick what I want to research here real quick. I don't think I need the oil processing, but how many factories do we get from trade right now? 10, and some of that's because of our oil. Yeah, it's rare for a book to be that intricate. Yeah, and it's like, so what happens later is, you follow multiple children. So like, without getting into spoilers, you're not like, there might be a brother and a sister, and so like they each have a point of view, and it was cool because it allowed the author to explore different parts of the war. So it's like Oh yeah. Oh, nice. We got the buffs here, so we can get our better artillery now. Research buff. So like during World War II, there's a character who's a pilot. There's a character who she's a lounge singer. So you could have like these really or wait, was the lounge singer in World War One? The World War II one I know the least because like I used to devour the books and I'd reread them, and then I was getting them at the library, so it was free. But the World War II one got lost, so that one I only ever read the one time. I probably read which one did I read the most? Probably was the Civil War one, U.S. Civil War. That one had a lot of interesting characters, but like I learned a lot of history through that book before I ever was taught about that sort of stuff in like a school. So like I learned about what Anderson prison camp was. For example, in the U.S. Civil War, didn't hear about that. You know, I was raised in a former Confederate state. You think they were telling us about Andersonville? Get the heck out of here. And all that sort of stuff is good. I mean, there's definitely people who you know, they get interested in history from video games, from books, from movies, and that sort of stuff. That's why I love to see it interpreted and done well in any sort of medium. Oh, I saw, was it yesterday or Saturday? I saw that there's a director's cut of Napoleon. What the fuck? So you're telling me that there is still, which I guess that makes sense, that every movie's like that, but there's some stuff in that freaking steaming turd that the studio went, no, this is too much, and then Ripley's like, God damn it, I'm gonna do my own cut. And how shit must that be? I will one day watch it, but it's gonna be for content. I'm gonna have a notepad while I do it. It's like, so it's literally like, I'm gonna get paid to watch this. I'm gonna watch this, I will make a video about it, and I will put 1 million ads on it to pay for my wasted time. Wait, the music. Oh, they're starting. Okay, so that's it, everybody. Yeah, the Deep Rock Galactic stream is... What is that Dawn of Time thing? What the heck? But the Dawn of Time, or the Deep Rock Galactic thing is starting, so I'm gonna head out, and I probably will not stream for the rest of the day. In 7 hours is Ame's last stream. I'm sure I'm not going to be in the mood to stream myself after that. Actually, I might. You know, it's like, gotta do it for her. But the woman's an inspiration, just in terms of creating content. And like, you know, that's the thing with an Ame stream. You never knew what you were going to get. But thank you very much for joining me. I will stream tomorrow. Actually, wait. Let me check my calendar. I know I have some things to do tomorrow, but I don't think that they're going to prevent me from streaming at some point. It's October 1st, big day. Yeah, we should be all right. Oh, that's right. Friday was the... Oh, well. Anyway, you all have yourselves a good day, and see you tomorrow.